and trials. Right. Yeah. Huh. Burn it down!
Hey everyone, we're here! Oh hey, my little dudes! Good morning! Oh wow, Cuckoo's learned a new greeting! Is that good news or bad news though?
Sorry,
Wait, so that's all you've been up to this whole time? Get out of here! Huh? Okay, so good mornings aside, please tell Paimon there's been some other progress too.
Of course. Kukuku's not the only one that Mr. Risley's been getting to talk. I'm referring, of course, to the convicts.
It was nothing. These guys weren't exactly tough nuts to crack.
So, what's the deal?
After racking their brains, they remembered speaking to an inconspicuous middle-aged man just as they were preparing to pack up and leave Natlan. He was dressed in the manner of the Children of Echoes and carrying a box. Plus, the description matches the one the gun was found in. All in all, he didn't look any different from your average Natlanese traveler. Perhaps seeing that they were dressed as merchants, this man stopped for a chat, inquiring where their goods were headed, and even asking if they could share a boat. The smugglers were very cautious, though. They didn't tell him any specifics. But all this happened before I crossed paths with them. I happened to notice them as they were preparing to set sail. I thought they looked shady, so I snuck aboard, and ended up being carried along all the way to Fontaine.
Boss, do we know if those Fontanians will even like this stuff? What if we can't shift it?
And that's why we call you a rookie. It's all supply and demand, kid. Supply and demand. Natlan's foreign trade is just starting to lift off. There'll be a market for it, you'll see.
That's right. So stop giving the boss trouble, rookie. Just do your job and keep an eye on the goods.
Are they merchants? Have they come to Fontaine to do business? Scarred face. Calloused hands. On closer inspection, the fabric looks worn at the knees and elbows, and his fingernails are dirty. Not exactly your typical merchant. Could he have previously been a warrior? Or even an adventurer? Something feels off. I'd better sneak up and get a closer look.
Nice thinking, boss. This tourist tub's been fast-going and smooth sailing. Plus, no one's been asking us what we're up to.
That goes without saying. Big cargo ship would have been too slow, whereas the smaller ones would have been faster but way too bumpy. If we ended up damaging the goods by accident, all these months spent grafting away would have gone up in smoke.
Seriously? But there's hardly anything here. Would it really have taken them months to prepare? And why would they need to transport it with such care? Could they be secretly smuggling precious items out of Nat? Let's go hear what these
What was that sound?
Sure enough, there are relics.
Boss, do we know if those Fontanians will even like this stuff? What if we can't shift it?
And that's why we call you a rookie.
That's right.
Are they merchants? Have they come to Fontaine? Scarred Fig. On closer, could he have Something feels off.
Nice thinking, boss. This tourist tub's been fast-going and smooth sailing. Plus, no one's been asking us what we're up to.
That goes without saying. Big cargo ship would have been too slow, whereas the smaller ones would have been faster. If we ended up damaging the goods by accident, all these months spent grafting away would have gone up in smoke.
Seriously? But there's hardly anything here. Would it really have taken them months to prepare? And why would they need to transport it with such care? Could they be secretly smuggling precious items out of Natlan? I'll need to find a way to get to the bottom of this. Let's go hear what these criminals have to say for themselves. Sure enough, there are relics inside the box. It's illegal to smuggle such items outside Natlan.
Hey, why the long face? You're abroad on business, and you get to do some sightseeing while you're at it. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. You better cheer up if you know what's good for you.
I guess you're right. I was just worried I might have messed up with the packing, or that something's gonna go wrong along the way.
Oh, pull yourself together. Tons of foreign tourists come traveling to Fontaine. I bet their luggage is full of all kinds of weird stuff. If someone insists on checking it all, just show them the purchase order we had drawn up. Those Fontainians can't get enough of their legalese, so I've heard. They can look all they want.
Aha. So their aim is to smuggle in contraband after all. Looks like I've gathered enough intel about the smuggle. So anyway, that was when I went and told the Fontainian guards about my suspicions. After an investigation and a chase, they finally apprehended them and sent them on their way.
Well, guess they're headed exactly where they should be.
Thanks.
Based on your recollections just now,
I was completely focused on those smugglers at the time, so I wasn't really paying attention to other passersby.
Yeah, Kanish, you did great!
in other words, the person who brought the gun here, the one who lost it, has no connection to the smugglers whatsoever. They were working entirely on their own.
Oh dear, oh dear!
Sounds like Mr. Kakuku wants to chime in?
He said this elusive individual's actions are positively mystifying.
It's a good observation, I quite agree. However, we still know next to nothing about the person. Perhaps we should start by
It certainly seems the only
Has something sprung?
I just remembered a film I watched.
Huh? Oh, what?
Hold on. Just now, the traveler speculated that when they demand their ransom, the kidnappers tell...
That doesn't merely happen in fact, if anything, it's probably the
Ooh. Wait. If the gun does that mean they...
I agree. Selling off stolen goods. Could we be And speaking of...
So, bottom line, this was an individual's...
Exactly. And it was the location the last thing that... Not only is the area now packed with tourists, but the Spina di Rasula have a presence there.
That sounds...
Looks like your peep...
How so?
Easy. The more routine we make it seem, the more likely the suspect will come forward to claim it. Even if they send... And timing-wise, it's about time we updated the bulletin board anyway. All we need now is a lucky gestionnaire to write up the notice for us, post-haste.
Ah, so that's what you meant by rolling up their sleeves. In that case, I may as well write it myself, delegating this.
Is that...
Well,
You could always wait...
thanks, but no thanks.
Speaking of pets... Yep.
I believe that what Wriothesley is trying to... Furthermore...
You're the best, bro. Oh, that really is good news! Travelers, should we bring Cuckoo...
I shall leave him in your capable hands. Indeed.
Rise with the sun! Here! Light it up! Here!
How?
What? What now?
Let's shake hands.
Fine, bud.
Oh, nice.
Did you miss me, bro?
Cuckoo.
Hey, and hey, Paimon and Kanich. It's good.
Get it away! Get it away! Nice to meet you, bro. Who are you called?
If you've got... Let's go find something to eat.
Eva.
Huh?
Even here, doesn't anyone...
Don't lose hope, How. By the same...
Sames!
That's right. You won't.
Where's that Saurian? Also, there's...
Anyway, think...
Why, you? Between the two, Kakuku wins the cuteness competition hands down. Really? Wait, who are they? should go hang around the Pele Mermonia to see if anyone shows up to claim it.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
I hope the weather's nice like this tomorrow as well.
Burn it down! Rev the engines! Rise with the sun!
Huh, looks like there were quite a few others with the same...
Hello.
Have there been any... okay, good. Well, the notice was only just posted. Guess...
Special Patrol, open up!
Ah! Who's there? What...
I don't think that's who this is.
Hey, this isn't the time for silly jokes!
Good day, all.
What?
Oh,
One of his owners. But... Bro, what are you doing here?
I'm here to claim a lost item.
Is this the person you saw on the boat, Mr.
somehow, for starters, he just addressed us as Gramps and Grannies. And unless this is the youngest looking middle-aged man in the world, I don't think he's our guy.
Huh. Was there something wrong?
That's not door-knocking etiquette. That's the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol doing their job. Completely different things.
Oh, I see. I figured it was just a polite way. Oh, sorry about that. I totally goofed that one up. Give me a moment. I'll go back out and...
So, Roran, you said you...
Yeah, so...
For real now? Oh, come on, bro. Roran, be honest now. Were you...
No, it...
So it...
Of course. All right, then. I knew this. So, here's what went down. This morning, Eve and I were playing rock, paper, scissors. Before long, he'd lost. As when we got near the plaza, a man suddenly stopped us to ask for help. He said that he had lost something and that someone had found it and sent it over to the Palais Mermonia. But apparently he used to work here and was worried it'd be awkward bumping into his old coworkers, so he asked us to pretend to be the owners and claim it on his behalf.
You didn't manage to keep that pretense up for long.
It's fine. I'm not the one who feels awkward anyway.
So, a former employee of the Palais Mermonia. Was this individual a Fontaine native?
Yes, at least I assumed. We were about to refute.
Could it have been a disguise?
Oh no. Oh, maybe.
No way.
Huh?
He's not going in.
Keeping an eye on him. I like the sound of that.
In that case, let's hurry over to where Aoife is. Time to catch that con man and find out what's
Wait a minute, I have a question first. Traveler, Paimon. You're pretty famous in Natlan, right?
Oh, we're basically a household names. But why do you ask?
Would that be a problem?
Remember when I said that
If so,
it suggests that there are plenty of... However, I still suggest that the famous faces among us, meaning the Traveler and Kinich, oh, and of course, Monsieur Nivelet, will empty the box, give it to Auroron, and then he can claim... I'll follow to check if anyone is watching. I doubt anyone would recognize me anyway, so I shouldn't draw too much attention.
I think this plan is worth a try. I shall...
So I have.
Well, not exactly on...
Roger that. Over and out.
No sign of any suspicious individuals around here. Auroron has entered the elevator as planned. I'll head over to the plaza now. Nothing suspicious. Strange.
Oh dear! Oh dear!
Stop with the peckings! Please, sir, I'm begging you, do me a favor.
The heck are you on about?
Sorry, man, I should warn you. He's not too...
What the? This thing has a job? So in that...
Uh-oh. Kukuku's not too big on being called a thing either.
I'm sorry, I'm so...
All right, Kukuku. That'll do for now. Let me ask him some questions.
Sure thing, bro.
Auroron actually looks pretty serious this time. Interesting.
You actually got it? Wow, did...
Excellent. Looks like sending...
After all...
I mean, because the staff at the pal...
So I got it. But I don't remember promising...
Huh?
This thing's pretty cool.
Please don't do this, my good sir, my master, my lord. My very life hangs in the balance.
His life hangs in the balance?
If this means so much...
Because I watched that film. You should drop the.
You're probably right. But honestly, I don't know what else to say. Sorry, this is the most myself I can be. Is that enough?
Enough. More than.
Who's this dude?
Just think of me as a staff member from the Palais. Now, if you don't mind, I have some questions for this gentleman about that life or death.
Oh no!
What's that supposed to mean?
No, no!
I could do that.
I'm a collector of antiques. As for the seller of this we've had some. As long as. Normally, that was not what he replied.
Well,
He insisted. Of course it.
Feeling smart?
No.
go on.
What? And by a stroke of complete and utter coincidence, I just so happened to see these two.
I need you to clear something up for me. You haven't paid.
Well, besides, this is a guy.
Fair? That makes sense. So, Mr. All right, Mr. Art.
What does he mean? Oh,
Shh. Can't. Owing to your suspected involvement, a trip to the.
Okay.
It's very simple. Just reach out. If we can catch.
Oh.
Good. Don't break the law, and don't even think about making a run for it. The pal. All right, take. As for you two, protocol dictates that I should take you.
Such a happy.
See, Mr. Kakuku knows. So I was
I understand. Out of respect.
oh, I know. In that case,
not. Boy, am I glad that's over.
Wesley's back! Judging by your expression, it must be good news, huh?
It went smooth.
मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है.
So basically,
Patience.
लास्ट
I
मोमेंट
get
में
that.
ये स्टोरी स्टार्ट
Well,
किया. अभी
On
खत्म
top of
करना
that,
है और
so
I
is
think
every or
22
maybe
hours
he'll
है.
cut it. At least Nadland.
in that case,
Everyone, I have just briefed the Morishose Phantom on the situation. When that
जो भी
time
नए हो
comes, we will
डबल
be
टैप
relying
करके
on your
आप
help.
We'll be
लाइक
waiting for the
करके
good
सब्सक्राइब कर
news.
दो चैनल को. Then one more story. जो भी देख रहे हो सभी का मतलब ये स्टोरी क्वेस्ट मतलब ये जो क्वेस्ट है आप कंप्लीट कर लिए हो क्या?
Burn it down.
They have to अगर ये पूरा आज मतलब कंप्लीट करके मैं शायद कल दोपहर को वेटिंग वेव का मतलब पूरा ग्राइंड करूँगा क्योंकि बहुत क्वेश्चन बहुत मैप मतलब बहुत कुछ एक्सप्लोरेशन मतलब एक्सप्लोर करना है मुझे वेटिंग वेव में
That must mean there's been some progress.
एकदम पूरा
No time to waste. Let's head out.
तो मैं उल्टा जा रहा था.
Incinerate!
मैं क्या सोच रहा था अंदर होगा ये तो बाहर ही जाने के लिए बोल रहा है. यहाँ पे क्वेस्ट बाकी है ये क्वेस्ट भी करना पड़ेगा वॉल क्वेस्ट. स्ट्रीम लैग कर रहा है क्या शायद don't know.
Hey everyone! late, are we?
No, you're just in time. Well rested, I trust?
A great way to stay energetic, certainly.
We received word it'll take place.
Oh, really? Huh. He sure got.
Seems like you share.
Indeed. The criminal... In light of this, we've had to make additional preparations. As soon as we received the news yesterday...
Mm-hmm. Of course.
I noticed a...
We'll trust your... Oh, yeah, and
The Spina di Ros...
the only potential issue is with Miss Iska. It would...
Ahem.
All right, no, but, well, I have a feeling things might not go quite as smoothly as she hopes. To be honest, but still, I'm guessing you'd like to well then,
I'll do my best to ensure that things... Of course. There is still a lot... Plus, I...
Well, that's enough of the operation.
Oh, and let's grab something to eat and.
All right. I'll head over to the venue now. A how's been hard... See you in a...
I look forward to hearing how it all goes.
कोई भी देख रहे हो क्या बोल पाओगे मतलब ये कितना टाइम लगेगा मतलब खत्म होने में ये क्वेस्ट Okay, here we go.
This beach seems. Traveler,
Your friend thought you might be thirsty. Won't you stay and drink it?
I tend to steer clear of drinks left out in the open.
You're surrounded. Give up and come with.
you lousy swine!
Stop right there!
Oh, look! A surprise performance! Wow! How lucky we are!
After him!
Sorry, my guy. Unlicensed and illegally docked. This boat's not going anywhere. Quick! Don't let him get away!
Be careful!
Lowly worm! No one flies higher than the almighty Dragon Lord! Who's stealing my fun? Ah, you again! You're driving me crazy! Oh, wow!
that's a wrap.
Paimon's getting kind of hungry. Let's go check out the restaurant menu, shall we? You're driving me crazy! Oh, wow,
Bravo!
All right, that's a wrap. Unbelievable! You can't just
Will you? I think I did you a favor by pulling you away. As for what...
Oh, of course I know the difference between right and wrong, but I had no choice. I was an but my son, once he fell into debt, he had creditors. Oh, my son is about the same age as you are. If only he could have turned out more... Please, kid, I see you're from... I still have a chance, and isn't standing together and fighting for a better future what families do. Our fate is in your hands, young man. Please.
I don't believe Wriothesley.
A gambler?
First of all, you've been keeping on top of that.
Huh? I can explain. I actually grew up in...
I don't... How? Here's your chance.
Eat this, scumbag!
I bet you're just... Of course, but does that matter? I'm just... Besides, prying the truth out of you is... Many thanks.
And me? Hey, what do you mean? Hold it right there!
Don't worry. I'm fine.
Little Kniech, thank God.
What are you on about? Still, they're the most irresponsible people in the... They'll tell us, but we all... In the past, I also ended up paying a price for my father's gambling losses. Don't feel sorry for me. They say that we should never... Instead, like when I... Or the very first time... Yeah, let's get going.
Rise with the sun!
Yay! Traveler Kniech, you're back! We just saw Chevro's taking the criminal away! She looked pretty pleased with herself. So after so much running in circles, turns out he had no fight in him, huh? Guess running away was the only trick up his sleeve. Oh, also, Wriothesley said to let you know that he's already left. He went to report back to the Palais Mermonia. Apparently, the Mari show say Phantom's preparing to carry out an in-depth investigation into illegal gambling activities. Sounds like they'll have their hands full. Anyway, that's for...
हाँ थोड़ा सा लेट हो गया आज.
Hey, it... Make sure you pick the best shots of Pi. Oh,
Yeah,
already gone. Hope she heard that. Yeah, you're right. But what took you all so long to get here? Did something happen? What? Rumors and slander! When have I, the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahau, ever sunk to such sniveling?
Wait,
Often, actually. To be honest, at the moment. Plus, that gun's still a key. So...
पता नहीं मतलब अभी मैं बहुत दिन से मतलब गैंशन नहीं कर रहा था तो अभी मतलब ये स्टार्ट किया तो मतलब ये स्टोरी आज शायद कल ख़त्म होने वाला है तो मतलब और संडे भी है तो हर डोमेन ओपन है तो मतलब अगर कोई कैरेक्टर बिल्ड करना है तो मतलब मैं कर लूँगा और शायद दोपहर को मैं ओरिजिन को खोलूँगा कल पूरा फ्री हूँ मैं कोई नया बंदा नहीं है क्या? शायद नहीं है।
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today.
Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
There'll be an extra fee for that. Exactly. But none of them believe me.
I'll think about it.
There'll be an extra fee for that. Exactly. But none of them believe me.
Can we play Banker next time?
Rebooting. I'll think about it.
There'll be an extra fee for that. Exactly. But none of them believed me.
I'll think about it.
ठीक है बाय, मैं सो जाऊंगी, दोपहर को आऊंगी। ओके ठीक है, दोपहर को मैं दोपहर को क्या वेडिंग करना है। ठीक है आ जाओ। ठीक है बाय।
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Can we play Banker next time?
Exactly.
Bye bye.
But none of them believed me.
I'll think about it.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Hey buddy, hey, hi. Welcome Hunter. What's up?
Exactly.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
कुछ नहीं चल रहा है। हाँ
There'll be an extra fee for that.
अच्छा ही है।
Can we play Banker next time?
गैंशन का ये स्टोरी मतलब कंप्लीट है क्या तेरा? ओके बढ़िया बढ़िया। मेरा बाकी है रे। वैसे तो मतलब ऐसा नहीं डिफिकल्ट है, तो कुछ कुछ मिशन ये सब कंप्लीट करके जल्दी जल्दी ख़त्म होने से बहुत क्या है ये जल्दी जल्दी ख़त्म करके मैं सो जाऊँगा। फ़ायदा तो इससे नहीं हो रहा है, इससे हो रहा है। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट उसको मतलब बाद में प्रिंट कर दूँगा। 2 लेवल का है।
Phew.
You too short. कल शायद वन पीस का भी वो आएगा ना, सुबह देखना पड़ेगा न्यू चैप्टर ऐसे ऐसे तो मंगा तो पढ़ लिया। कॉइन चाहिए नहीं चाहिए। ये और कहाँ पे है? ओके मुझे ये फाउंटेन का ये अंडर वाटर बहुत अच्छा लगता है, बहुत बढ़िया है ये। सब कंप्लीट करना पड़ेगा। डिफिकल्ट है क्या? कोई बोलो ये डिफिकल्ट है क्या? डिफिकल्ट तो है पर उतना भी नहीं। डिफिकल्ट है डिफिकल्ट तो बता ओके नेक्स्ट टाइम ये वॉच यूज़ करना पड़ेगा इतना भी डिफिकल्ट नहीं है अबे यार ये गलती से हो गया ये प्रॉब्लम होता है पता है टच में ये ऑर्डरिंग ग्रुप से कॉपी किया है डन ना और एक पड़ा हुआ है कुछ भी देखना नहीं सीधा दौड़ो ओके देखना है अबे यार हाँ बच गया अरे नहीं नहीं गलत टाइम में गलत टाइम ये भी गलत टाइम ओके 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 fuck ओके डन अभी अभी जो देखा था वो क्वेस्ट है क्या ये क्या है Shit, ये क्वेस्ट है बहुत लंबा क्वेस्ट होगा ये ओए shit
Whoa, is that?
Oh, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Mrs. Coiffier already told me, but when I saw you just now, I forgot myself for a moment.
Technically speaking, isn't it the idea that everyone
Sorry
was
guys, मैं किस skip कर रहा
Oh,
हूँ.
what?
मुझे
Not
मेरे-
long ago, in her lab, after talking. Now that I'm
इतना
done.
the
time
thought
नहीं
of
रहा.
enjoying, but with this,
Huh? There's an attraction over there called Movie Masterpieces, right? Some of those films have even been adapted in.
so
Back in the collective of plenty, when closing time came around, I'd wake up and check the accounts. Not a single Mora's ever gone missing.
to be fair, that does sound nice. People in the collective of plenty are a law-abiding bunch. No one would even think about taking something without paying. Makes sense. Fontanian customer. Plus, if you
In that case, but I'll need to. I promised to bring back some Fontanian clockwork mecha for Kochian's. Oh, and I also wanted to try a few rounds of movie masterpieces. After that, I should be able to focus on my business without getting distracted. In that case,
Not now, not now. Oh my god, she's.
Time itself is a silence.
Where is?
hello, boss. I'm from the Collective of Plenty. You might recall receiving a letter from us requesting you to design some components.
wait a sec. Why does Ian-san need clockwork mecha?
Nothing like that. She mentioned something about a rowing. The parts that connect the ropes and weight plates wear out easily, but they need to be strong. So Kochian-san thought she'd give Fontanian clockwork mecha a try.
She's so cute,
It all
right?
sounds so technical. What?
See, how-
To be honest, I don't really get all the details. And if you're interested, I can show you a few beginner exercises the next time you drop by our tribe. You'll be able to smash the records without even breaking.
Paimon will pass on that one. She'll be rooting.
You can always try weight trainings for.
Okay, okay. ये होता है पता है टाइमली अगर मतलब आप क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट नहीं करोगे तो यही होता है अभी भी कम है पैसा हाँ वही motorcycle okay that one what it is. Something I'm doing wrong or what, man? Wait here too. Or
Full throttle!
what I'm doing, I'm going wrong side. Can I use controller? I don't want to tap. I see. Okay, see there.
Rise with the sun! Full throttle!
क्या फुल थ्रॉटल देने के बाद पूरा हवा निकल जाता है.
Burn it down!
We were there, man. She win.
Hey, Seedween! What?
Hey, Sichuan.
Oh, your encouragement leaves Paimon.
ओ सीजन के स्टोरी में कमेंट किया था. बहुत दुखद स्टोरी था बे. पता है गाइस, एक सब्सक्राइबर कम हो गया मेरा. 53 था, अभी 52 है. बहुत खराब लगा गया. कौन है इधर? थोड़ा दिन मतलब सब्सक्राइब करके रखो, बाद में
But now they've
अनसब्सक्राइब
got
कर दो.
films to
जस्ट
watch.
मुझे
Even the
कितना
ones who used to cause trouble might settle down a
1000
bit, right?
सब्सक्राइबर चाहिए तो मोनेटाइज मतलब
We have our very own animal-themed area by...
सॉरी सिजुइन. आई जस्ट
Oh, you mean we could have... Now that you mention it, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah, look, the workload... With Seedween...
What is sound? हेलो हेलो, कुछ प्रॉब्लम आ गया है, शायद मुझे ये लाइव स्ट्रीम यहाँ पे एंड करना पड़ेगा। ठीक है गाइस, बाय फिर। कल दोपहर को मिलते हैं, वो दिन को मैं वहाँ पे आऊँगा मैं। बोरिंग, ये साउंड क्यों आ रहा है ना? बट यार अभी नहीं आएगा ये साउंड। और ठीक है गाइस, मिलते हैं कल, सॉरी सुबह। तो बाय फिर, बाय बाय, टेक केयर गाइस। ये लाइव स्ट्रीम बहुत छोटा लाइव स्ट्रीम था यार, और ये साउंड की वजह से अगर कंटिन्यू करूँगा